guys, Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Today I am finally going to pull out the last of my newest edition of Collecta figures that I have recently received, and it is one of the best prehistoric models I think that I can honestly say I've ever seen. It is this. This is the Collecta Deluxe Dimorphodon, and my god, just look at that. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. This sheer size of this thing is just ridiculous. It looks like I have a legit pterosaur sitting here. A nice little Dimorphodon, maybe a younger one, just sitting here chilling, staring at me. And in fact, the eyes are so glossy and so nicely glossed that he kind of looks like he's just looking at me. Hopefully he doesn't turn and fly up and bite my face off, because that would be terrible, and I would never get to finish this review. Not to mention I would never get it uploaded and you guys would never know what happened to me. Anyway, as I said, this thing looks fantastic. It looks super alive and it is gigantic. That is going to be the first thing, as it was the first thing that I immediately noticed, obviously, when I pulled this thing out, was wow, this thing is huge. It just looks gigantic and just looks like a real pterosaur just sitting here chilling out right in front of me. So I will take you guys in right now for a closer look at this beautiful Dimorphodon. Starting up here at the head, you can just see that the detail all over this thing is incredible. It really is. The nostril is carved out beautifully, some nice sculpt work around the nostril area. The inside of the nostril is very, very dark, giving it a beautiful look, a beautiful real appearance. They didn't put any type of gloss on the nostril. I'm not sure why. They normally do, at least with the newer ones, but this one is a few years old now, so I guess that might have been prior to them doing that. But look at the eye. Look at that gloss on the eye. You cannot possibly tell me that that doesn't look like it would be a real eye. And the detail and sculpt work around the eye is incredible. I feel like it's just going to blink at any second, and then I might drop him, which that would be sad, and I would apologize to him later. But anyway, beautiful work done. Sculpt work all over the entire lower jaw is fantastic. And the teeth, each tooth is individually sculpted and they look super good. The coloration of them, in my opinion, is very good. Very nice, realistic color. It's more like a darker off-white, more so than a bright, regular white. You can see the inside of the mouth, there's the tongue, and you can't really see it too good. That's about as far as the mouth opens. It has nice detail on the upper side of the mouth too. You just can't really see it because it's not open too wide. But as you can see, it does have an articulated jaw, and the jaw closes beautifully, and it looks just as nice with the mouth closed as it does with the mouth open. As we get back to the back part of the head here, you can see the ear is sculpted beautifully as well. It has some light feathering all over the back here. I don't know if these would be full-blown feathers or just like proto-feathers or what, but they are beautifully sculpted all over the place. I always feel like feathers would probably be a very hard thing to sculpt and make look very realistic, but Collecta nailed it on this one because they look beautiful all over. The detail all over the place is just incredible, and I absolutely love these little dots that are all over this. And there are some stripes here on the leg and the tail, but it's like the body in general is like a khaki tan type color, and then they get to this darker brown which has actually an even darker brown inside of the dark brown, and it gives it such a beautiful look. Even up here on the face, it's just mottled with these different browns, and the khaki tannish color, which is actually a little brighter and almost an orange yellowish type color on the face. So beautiful tones done all over this thing. You can see the brown here, stripes down the back of the head. It's very striking the way they've painted this. And then you can see the arms here and the wings and the hands. Everything's just so nicely sculpted. They all look super realistic. The hands have a nice gloss on the claws. Claws are just pure black, which I'm always a fan of claws being a little bit of a different shade, but not all animals have different shades in their claws. Some of them do just have black claws, so that could have been the way that this looked in real life. The skin here on the wings looks beautiful. It is sculpted very well. In here, there's not really much as far as detail. They didn't do anything really at all, and you can actually almost see a little bit of a seam here on the wing, which is upsetting, but if you take a step back, you won't notice that at all. And overall, there probably wasn't too much as far as detail would go on the actual skin here of the wings, so it doesn't really upset me that there's not much detail, but it could have been done a little better. But again, like I said, a step back, you won't even notice it, and they did get quite a bit of detail right here in this area of the skin on the wing. So overall, the wings look fantastic, and again, the feet and claws and hands and everything just looks beautiful. You can see the back feet also look fantastic. A little bit of skin coming off here on this back toe that extends, and then again behind the leg, beautiful proto feathers here, or it's just may just be regular feathering, I'm not sure, but it looks awesome everywhere. And then a nice long tail with this little arrowhead type skin design here on the back that it had. Beautiful from all over and beautiful on both sides. You can really see the nice detail that's been put into this from this side of the Dimorphodon. And then the underside looks fantastic as well, all the way through. Everywhere looks beautiful. Collecta, as always, putting this beautiful little detail that gives it that extra bit of realism. Everything about this is fantastic. And I know I use that word a lot because I review a lot of models I really love, but man, this thing really looks really good. One thing that I can note right here, actually, on the underside of the wing, is they did kind of airbrush over the gray of the skin onto the arm. But since he's going to be always like this, you'll never notice that, so that's fine with me. So if I were going to go ahead and give this thing a scale of 1 to 10, I'm throwing a 10 out immediately because this thing is beautiful. It looks like a legit, real living Dimorphodon, and it is, as I said before, huge. I feel like I could just walk around with this guy on my shoulder and people might actually consider for a second that it's a real living pterodactyl, and that is definitely, in my opinion, a great thing. As far as the size goes, from the tail to the head, he is just about 15 inches long, and he's about 5 inches high. We'll measure the back here of the tail. It's a little over 5 inches. It's up a little higher than the head is, and great job. Great job. This is only one of 2 giant pterosaurs, I believe, that Collecta has released, and the other one I will review as well at some point. But this one is great. I really love this, and I cannot look forward anymore to any future pterodactyl releases by Collecta. If they're going to continue to release gigantic deluxe versions like this, oh man, that is a real treat for collectors everywhere. So beautiful job done by Collecta, as always. They always nail these prehistoric creatures, and this one, again, no exception. It's awesome. So if you are a fan of pterosaurs, Dimorphodon, prehistoric creatures, dinosaurs, anything like that, this is the way to go, and you should definitely get on buying this right away because it is fantastic. I don't recall exactly how much it is, but I will definitely find that out for you guys and throw that in the description with a link to where you can purchase this. So please like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and thank you for watching.